A very warm welcome to today's show. Word on the Street is a news analysis and interpretation program that seeks to bring issues that exist in our daily life but are taken lightly yet affect our lifestyle. This will be achieved through episodes shot in the fields of politics, business and economy, and fashion and arts. In today's episode, we will focus on matters politics. But before we delve in, let's take a quick look at the news making headlines. Deputy governors ask for their roles to be clearly defined. Museveni regrets halting death penalty. Leaking pipes worsens Nairobi water problem. And internationally, US-Africa summit put off due to a visa hitch. Welcome back to the show. Now, when you talk about politics in Kenya, you are automatically tuned to think in an ethnical aspect. Our reporter Linda Ngare has more on this.
Kenya is home to 42 ethnic groups, with the Kikuyu, Luhya, Luo, Kalenjin and Kamba making up 70% of the country's population. Kenyan politics have been characterized by political tensions, but it was not until 2007 that the demons of tribalism really flared up after the disputed national elections. I went to the streets and got to talk to people on whether political decisions are made out of groupthink. Yes, I believe a lot of Kenyans make decisions out of political decisions, that is, out of group influence thinking, because just because a lot of people don't really know what they stand for, so they tend to go with what they hear or what they think is right, which is basically what their friends tell them. And most Kenyans, again, usually make political decisions because their families stand by that thing. So you find that they don't want to quarrel or argue, so they just choose to believe in a certain thing to make peace.
Hiyo hata si tafadhali, yani hiyo ni obvious kwamba watu wengi wanapenda ku incline a certain political party kulingana na vile ambavyo maybe majority wako huko ama watu wako huko. So akisikia kwamba mtu fulani ana support mtu fulani, yeye hata bila kufikiria atakuwa huko, kwa sababu Wakenya tuna ile tabia ya wote. So tukiona kwamba rafiki yetu ama familia yetu ama rafiki yangu yuko katika hiyo political party, basi mimi pia nitaji-incline na hiyo political party. Kwa hivyo kwa ufupi, yes, watu incline na political parties.
Yes, they do. Because I think the majority who have a say either have something to gain or are educated or they know their stand. So they tend to propel the others to have a say. And in short, I feel most Kenyans bendera ufata upepo.
I definitely think that Kenyans are mostly influenced by what other people think. It's in their nature. We have seen it happen from years back in maybe Moi's time to up till now. So yeah, mostly Kenyans want to be like everyone else, so they end up doing what everyone else is saying. Yeah, that's my take.
Since time immemorial, the bad legacy of ethnicity in Kenya still lives on. Attempts to slay the dragon of tribalism in Kenya have not been easy. Songs have been composed, commissions formed, and wars fought, all in an attempt to end the divisions within Kenyans. What does our expert have to say?
I believe a lot of people make decisions on matters to do with politics based on group thinkings, because I take a good example of myself. I voted for the party I voted for, not because I chose to think as an individual, but as a group. Most people I knew were voting for a certain party, so that's why I myself ended up voting for a certain group, not because of my own individual effort, but as a result of group effort. So I think it's something that is so rampant across the country, and it affects a lot of people.
Yes, of course they are. Reason being is because Kenyans rally their support behind someone who comes from their locality. That's one thing. Kenyans, number two, are ethnic. So it doesn't matter what policies the guy I'm voting for, what matters is he comes from my tribe. So of course, because tribe is a whole group, so they're gonna make the decision together.
Kenya's ethnic diversity is both a blessing and a curse at the same time. It is time that we as the people stood out and made our decisions with a sound mind and not influenced by political figures who influence with ethnicity. For Word on the Street, my name is Linda Ngari.
Thank you, Linda Ngari, for that report. Earlier on, I was able to meet with one Sheila Chelagat, who is one opinionated lady about politics in Kenya. Take a look. Welcome viewer to the Word on the Street show, and this is the episode where we're talking about politics. And today I have an honor of having a lady with me who's really passionate about politics. Her name is Sheila Chelagat. Sheila, thank you for joining us today. Now, I would like us to get directly into the questions on politics. Do you think in our country, Kenya, that our political ideas and ideologies have been divided, with ethnicity being the dividing factor?
Actually, that's very, very true. We have been divided using tribal factors since independence, not now. Because if you look at 1992, there were chaos. 2002, there were chaos. 2007, there were chaos, and there were some tension in 2013 and 2017 election. So, yeah, it's quite true. We are so divided.
Now, in our country, Kenya, if you look at most population, you see that the youth have a large percentage in it. Do you think this has contributed to the decisions that people are making? They're not, let's say, they're not really what used to be done before, because they are youth, maybe they're small in age, they're just doing it because they want to do it.
First of all, youths are kind of not recognized one bit in this country. We always say the future of tomorrow are the youths of the nation, but that tomorrow has never reached. My father is still waiting for his tomorrow, and he's 60. My mother is 50. She's waiting for her tomorrow. And we are here at early 20s, late 20s, early 30s. We are still waiting for that tomorrow. So basically the youths have been neglected. It's like we cannot make any right decisions, because even during campaign season, that is the main thing, because they know we are the majority. That's their aim, to just get into the core of the youth.
Don't you think that the youth don't support each other, meaning that they believe that another youth like me cannot lead me in a
We
good manner?
actually do. We do support each other. Look at the election, this previous election. Sakaja is in his early 30s. He's a youth. We had him there. We elected him besides other people. I don't think we have actually divided ourselves as youths, but our elders, who are the leaders, are doing anything and everything to ensure that we don't get there.
Now, would you say that the youth are not educated when you talk about politics? Because most of the time when you talk to our youth, they'll tell you, I'm supporting this and this person because this and this person is also doing that, or my parents are on this side, so I'm also just flowing with it. Are they lacking the education? Are they not taught on, do they have the right decision to make, or they're doing it out of groupthink and peer pressure?
We are very much educated, first of all, because of the technology. I cannot sit here with you and say that the youths don't know anything, or whatever they're saying, they have no idea of what they're talking about. We have social media platforms. Almost 90% of the youths can access the internet. I'm saying almost 90%. They can access the internet.
What happens to the people who cannot access to the internet and the social media platforms?
That's where we have these other media forms. We have radio, which is at a disposal of a large number in rural areas. There are focus groups. We have that. We don't stay in urban area the entire year. Some of us visit our homes back in the village. With us, you don't have to keep your own information with you. Share the knowledge, share it with them. But again, share the correct and the right knowledge, so that they can agree and make their own decision. Do not alter the truth.
With your passion for politics and analyzing Kenyan politics, what would be your vision for Kenyan politics? What would you like to see Kenyan politics be like in the near future?
We would really be a great country, not just a country, but a nation in Africa, as Africa as a whole, if we do away with ethnicity issues, because that's basically the bottom line of almost every country in Africa. So if we do away with this, and this starts with our parents, it starts with them, and us as the youths who are going to be parents of tomorrow, we have to ensure that whatever we feed our children, whatever we feed the community, whatever we feed other people around us is something positive, to ensure that the ethnicity or the tribal line, we do not cross that at all.
What a quite informative interview right there. Now, did you know that the word politics comes from the Greek word politica, meaning relating to life? Now you know. We take a short break, but when we come back, a hyperlocal report.
Kuna vitu hunichanganyisha hii Kenya, kama hii equality, hii ya wanawake imezidi. Everything nice is theirs. Kama hii whitewash extra mpya, umesikia?
Ay, of course. Doi. Hizi zinaitwa speckles.
Hizi za blue.
Ama unaweza kuziita ving'arishi.
Ving'arishi.
Inang'arisha nguo zinatakata zinakuwa safi. Alafu angalia povu. Naona kaini ya kubambanya. Unaosha nguo mingi na maji kidogo tu.
New Whitewash Extra Bar Soap. Kila kitu ni extra. Extra lather and a lot more extra strength for that extra clean wash. Bidhaa bora kutoka Pwani Oil Products Limited.
So hi guys, my name is Kimathi Mwangi, student at Daystar. The question for today will be, is Kenyan politics based on tribal lines or ethnicity? Yeah, so let me look around and see if I'll find someone who might give an honest opinion on the question for today. So found someone. He'll introduce himself and give us his answer on the question for today.
Oh, hi guys. My name is Chris. I'm a student at Daystar, and based on the question for today, is Kenyan politics based on ethnicity? Well, I think it's true. Kenyan politics is based on ethnicity, based on the fact that in the recent election that we've just gone through, the political state of the country was based on two major political parties, or rather two party coalitions, which is NASA and Jubilee. When you look at NASA, it is clearly based on the Luo tribe and the Kisii and the Luya, while Jubilee is based on the Kalenjin and Kikuyu. So clearly we had some misunderstanding in which people are being slaughtered and killed because of the tribal lines. Because if you are Luo, you clearly support NASA, and if you are Kikuyu or Kalenjin, you clearly support Jubilee. So yeah, I think politics in Kenya is clearly based on tribal lines and ethnicity. So yeah.
So that will be all for today. That's his honest opinion. I'm yours, Kimathi Mwangi. Thanks for your time.
Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our episode today, but before I leave, I would like to leave you with a quote. Political language is designed to make lies sound truthful and murder is made respectable. Keep it word on the street, but stay tuned for the next episode, which will be about business and specifically farming. I have been your host, Caroline Waihoini.